What's up, you all? How's it going? Happy New Year 2025. Are we waiting for a devastating year? Yeah, devastating. Yeah, devastating. Hold on a sec here. I've got it on out of focus here. I'm sailing a new ship, as you see. Well, kind of. New system in place. And I'm just giving it a test, and I figured I'd come in here and say hi. How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? Let me see. Hey Tim. Hey Laura. Michael, how are you? Always good to see you. Louise, Stephen, dude, and Dave. How you doing, Dave? It's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Um, hold on, just in the middle of something. Sorry, guys. It's been a hectic day. Been a busy day. And like I said, I've been trying to figure out this hey Land Roamer, how are you? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, like I said, I've been trying to figure out this new system. New PC, new wow. What a difference. What a difference. Yeah, just looking it over. Hey Phantoms Yor, how are you? Good to see you. Happy New Year. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of new stuff coming to the channel. Other than the live show on Sundays, you're going to see a lot of new stuff coming out, content. Because I have my new editing suite. Um, New editing suite, new, like I said, new PC in place. More seamless, more, a lot more powerful, obviously, than the old one. And yeah, you're just going to see a lot more happening now that that's in place. Yeah. So yeah, how was everybody's Christmas? How was everybody's New Year's? I wasn't really, I didn't really do too much. Hey, Liam, how are you? Good to see you, man. Always great to see you. Happy New Year. I didn't really do too much this year. I mean, had a few beers, the normal, but nothing. It's just I don't know. New Year's doesn't seem the same anymore. You know, it's just too expensive. Too expensive to go out. What is it? Like 9, $10 for a pint of beer. Mind you, they're giving us a tax break here, so no taxes on it. So a couple bucks off, but still $7. You know, but I mean, just to get into some of these places, it's like hundreds of dollars just to pay up front to get in for a couple free drinks and some food or something. You know, $100 or so. $100 is probably the cheapest now. I mean, everybody's out to make a dollar, and you know what? It's just not the same. I mean, I was watching a lot of the New Year's offerings on TV, and Dick Clark's. It's the same shit every year. Same thing. Same thing. It's just boring. And normally I don't have a problem staying up, but man, I've been exhausted. It's been so busy the past few weeks, couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. It's been insane, with Christmas and so on and so on, work and so on. So yeah, just glad to get that bit over with. But am I glad that it's a new year? I am, but I'm not. I mean, we have to tread lightly here. We really do with 2025. You know, we have to tread lightly because there's so much shit going on, and most of us have our heads in the sand, watching your wrestling or your daytime soaps or the news that just totally deflects you from what really is going on. And I'm not going to get into that sort of aspect. I'm not going to get into those, you know, that gray area. I don't want to, but it's just the way it is. I mean, people are just exactly prepare for a wild ride. It's going to be a wild ride. It is, you know. Yeah, I wanted to do a live stream on New Year's, but I just didn't have time. Unfortunately, this year. Yeah, my open fire and watching live streams. I mean, there was a lot of live streams. Obviously, a lot of people doing the countdown to the new year on this kind of you know platform. But yeah, um, yeah, there was a few people doing live streams. I think. Well, Laura, you were doing one, I believe, and a few other like I mean, exploring with Gav. I think they were doing one. Hey, Frank, how are you? Good to see you. Happy New Year, buddy. Hope you had a good one. I noticed. Well, Frank, you were yeah, on Max's. He had a New Year's stream going too, which was pretty cool. It was really neat seeing you on there. But I couldn't really stick around and watch many of them. I mean, I glanced over and I stuck around in some of the chats, the live chats for a little while, but I couldn't really hang around. Like I was just too busy doing shit. I mean, we did manage to do a Friday Night Howl on the 27th. I think. What was it? The 27th? I think it was the 27th. Let's see. Yeah, it was the 27th. We did a Friday Night Howl. So yeah, it's so it's been pretty busy. I mean, how was everyone else? Is it everyone else have a good New Year's? You know, quiet. What were you guys doing? What were you guys doing? I'll open this up. You know, for a little while. I'm going to go for a little while, anyways, just to. You're more than welcome to pop on up. I'm going to go for a little while, anyways, because I got a few things to do later on. But like I said, I wanted to come in here and test the new system out, and it's great. It's awesome. And it looks like it's streaming in 1080. Let me just see here. Mm, yep, which is which is which is good for us, anyways. Yeah, spent it in your PJs. Yeah, I mean a lot of people did. You know, it's the weather here wasn't too bad. I mean, I think it was raining. It was raining for the most part here. It wasn't overly chilled. How you doing, sir?
All right.
Good to see you, Frank. So what did you do? We just sticking around on some live streams during New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, I was gigging, and
Oh,
I got home from the gig, and then went saw Max was live, so I thought I'd pop on there
yeah, yeah,
while I was still very drunk and sobering up while I was on there, talking a lot of rubbish.
yeah. No, it was. Yeah, I always enjoy Max's live streams. I mean, I wish I could have stuck around, but it's fucking so much shit going on. Even though it was a quiet evening, it just you got to like kind of entertain, I guess, and whatever. I
Yeah,
just
I was on there till about 4 hours, I think.
Oh, really? What time did you go till?
Uh, don't know. Uh, I think I got off there about 6:15 in the morning.
So about 1 o'clock. So he probably went, yeah, 1 o'clock here. So yeah, he went
Mm.
for a while. I know he was on for a while.
Yeah, he saw New Year in on his channel, and he
Hmm.
went for another hour or so after that.
You guys had fog there, fog the in England.
Oh yeah, yeah. New Year's Eve, there was loads of fog on the way to the gig.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The good old London fog. Yeah, it was rainy here. I think it was probably about 2 degrees and rain. Right.
we haven't been that cold though. It's been about I think about 7, 8 degrees here.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, a couple days, a few, actually, before New Year's, it was relatively warm. It was about 10. I think it was like 10 degrees, in between 6 and 10 degrees. And of course, now we had like a shift, and now it's starting to get a little chillier again. It's just like I don't know, like -1, -2 range here. So it's getting a little chillier, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I mean, that time of the year, right, for us. So is that's cool. It's got a light on the bottom. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I broke my vape on at the gig, and
Yeah.
our bass player gave me this one to take home with me. It's got like a UFO, like spinning bloody LEDs on the bottom of it
That's
when you
pretty
vape
cool.
it, but you can't
So
really see them in this light.
now,
It's like
so
spins around.
yeah, it's almost like a big cigar, man. Inhale, and you got the big red ambers.
It's got like I don't know, about 5 different coloured LEDs that spin around on the bottom, but you can't really see.
That's pretty cool.
Don't know if you can see it
Oh yeah, you can see it.
spinning around.
Yeah.
Very bright.
Yeah, I was just saying that finally upgraded my system and fuck, like the thing I had before, it was just ready to fall apart. And it's so weird trying to get used to this new, like, I mean, I was running on Windows 10 and now I'm on 11. I think I'm going to go back to a 10.
Yeah,
I'm not too crazy about 11.
no, it reminds me of 8 a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the way it's just menus and yeah, I don't like it.
I don't even know, like, with 10, at least, oh, okay, I go here and turn the computer off, right?
Mm,
And then on this thing, you're just like, how the fuck do you turn the computer off?
yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. I won't even. I've not even tried it. So I've tried using it on someone else's machine
Yeah.
once, and I thought, well, what do I do? Like, how do I open anything? Like, where's your browser? It's like,
Well, I had trouble like when I bought it. It's a built uh, PC, and I mean they Windows installed, but the thing was, it had a lock screen, so it didn't have a local user, so I couldn't get right into Windows 11. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to take it back and say, hey, can you guys put in a local fucking thing so I can get in here? Hey, PR Oliver, how are you, man? How's it going?
I got quite a few subscribers, new ones from being on Max's the other day.
Yeah, you will. I mean, there's some pretty interesting people that watch and go up on Max's. I mean, he's pretty out there with a lot of the stuff he covers, right?
Yeah,
And it's I some of the stuff I'm like, where the fuck do you find this shit?
yeah.
Where the fuck do you find this?
I know pretty much every subject he was covering
Yeah,
because I've been into all that stuff for years as well. So
yeah,
it suited
yeah.
me. So I thought I'd be interested in talking about some of this stuff with him.
Oh, I mean, it's really interesting. I always find it interesting. I mean, as long as you can, draw that fine line and say, okay, okay, this is a little too far out. But I mean, there's some really good stuff he discusses,
Yeah,
on
they,
there.
they was
Like
talking about Mount Shasta, and
yeah.
it's like that was a bit of like above my head when they was talking about the root chakra of the world and things like this. And yeah,
Well, yeah, he goes on, but when he does his remote viewing classes too, that's pretty cool.
yeah,
It's pretty neat. I
yeah.
mean,
He said he'd done a remote viewing of the underneath Mount Shasta one time, and he said it was pretty weird.
yeah.
So I don't know what went on, but apparently it was pretty weird, like aliens that beneath fucking Mount Shasta or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, yes, I was testing him out too. I think one time with his remote viewing, I said, "Hey, man, let's do a test here." I mean, I have a guy, one of the guys in my group. He does. They used to do remote viewing all the time, and that's how they would conduct their investigations. They don't want anything to do with the location. They'll remote view it and sort of compare the notes afterwards, right? Say,
Yeah,
okay, okay, this is relatively cool, right? And so on and so on. So it's a different approach than some people do, but I mean, that's the whole point, right? With remote viewing, you want to read a location without knowing anything about it, right?
yep,
And see how accurate you're able to read it. And but I mean, I like the exercises. I mean that he does come up with um the the exercises on how to being able to expand your sort of your ability to remote view. So I mean, what do you think about remote viewing? What are your thoughts about it?
I've never really gone into it that much.
No,
I've seen like the CIA things that they did,
yeah. I mean that's
and
yeah,
like
that's
the really famous remote viewers. I've like read about them,
yeah.
but it's not something I've gone into myself.
Yeah, I mean, I've here and there, and I mean, of course, you've heard it on several radio shows and blah blah blah, and people to know and all that kind of stuff. But you sit there and you kind of wonder, okay, is it just how true is this? How real is this? I
Yeah.
mean, do we really are we able to really do it? Is it just coincidence? Oh, wait a sec, there are no coincidences, are there?
I don't know. I used to try channeling, like when I was playing guitar, like when I was younger. I should try and channel like the spirit of whatever I was playing. Like Jimi Hendrix, I'd channel the spirit of Jimi Hendrix to try and sound like Jimi Hendrix.
But I mean, you can sort of do that though, can't you? I mean, like
Yeah, yeah,
you get the feel and the rhythm and all that kind of stuff, and like music is able to do that to you. I mean, it puts you in that set mind,
yeah. Because
and you're like,
it's not just the music; it's the rhythm as well.
it's the rhythm. It's the overall, the action of playing music. The overall action of it. I mean, there's just so many variables that make you like you really like some of these guys like when they're doing a guitar solo or a drum solo or whatever, and they really get into it, like
Mhm.
they really feel it,
Yeah,
and it's like conveyed with what you're hearing.
yeah.
you know I mean, you like playing Jimi Hendrix. Does it still do that? Do you still feel like if you're playing a Hendrix tune, do you still get that kind of vibe?
Well, I tend not to put so much in it anymore because it wears me out too much.
Oh, it wears you out.
Yeah, get yeah, it's like a lot of effort. Like when
Did
I used to sit down and do recordings
Yeah.
and like build myself up for hours and hours and hours and hours to like before I hit record when I've like got the vibe right and got everything feeling right and felt like I was like I don't know channeling something that something that he had never done before,
Yeah.
but as if he'd done something new.
Do you think it's made you a better guitar player by doing
Y-
that?
yeah, yeah, because it's a lot of work. So
I mean, you didn't take lessons. You're self-taught, right?
yeah, yeah,
So I mean, when you're like that, when you're self-taught, you kind of like look for these kind of things that will you figure will make you a better guitar player.
yeah.
I mean, do you think many people do the same thing? Try to, you know,
Not anymore.
no? Well,
Not
no,
these.
I mean, you look at all the crap that comes out now, it's just like, really?
Yeah.
It's like no effort.
Yeah, and
There
a lot of the people that get like big nowadays, it's just all seems to be just technical stuff, and it's like, look what I can do. Look how flash this is.
Yeah.
Just like it's like where's the feeling? It just sounds like it's stuck to a metronome. It's just playing. There's no play with the feeling or nothing. It's just there's no dynamics. It's just I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
it's like drums when they brought drum machines into the equation, right?
Yeah,
It's
there's
like
no
there's
There's
no
no speeding up, no slowing down, no changing timing, no
no, it's just
no mistakes that you can play off of,
yeah.
because
And I mean,
sometimes the mistake is the best bit in the song because
and
it
I
could
was
block.
gonna say that. I
Yeah,
was gonna say that. Some of these, some of the greatest guitarists, they'll make that mistake, and realistically, they're probably the only ones that can pick it out. But they're like, "Oh, let's go with this," and then it turns out to be really good.
yeah. You play an odd note somewhere and you think, "Oh, that sounds good." And it might not fit, but it does fit.
Yeah, a lot like you know, it's kind of like progressive rock. When people listen to progressive rock, it's just like I can't really get into this. There's no like a lot of times there's no vocals or anything like that, but
Yeah,
it goes
it's all
on and it just changes. But it's like it's not just that. It's just a total feel.
it's
Like,
pre-arranged
yeah,
and it's all premeditated,
yeah.
so it's not live like it should
No.
be.
I mean, when it is live though, and they're able to recreate it live, I mean that's
Yeah, but it's still premeditated. It's still they know what they're gonna do. They
yeah.
don't veer off in any direction. They just stick to the sheet.
So none of them will veer off. You know,
Yeah.
wow, it's too bad. I mean that's when they should be veering off and trying to like sort of bring more depth to the music.
Mm.
Oh well. I mean, when you play live, when you do your live gigs, I mean, do you add stuff in, or you just play, just go by, okay, we're doing the covers, but I mean, when you do the covers, you just go by the covers, or do you put your own stuff into it?
Well, I always do different solos every time I do a solo. So
Yeah.
when it comes to a solo, I don't think I've ever played the same thing twice.
And how do people react to your solos? Do they enjoy them? I
Yeah,
probably they probably do.
yeah. Well, it's mostly rock and roll, so
Yeah.
you can do what you want, really. So,
Hey, well, yeah, true. Hey, Tom, how are you? Good to see you, buddy.
and sometimes we change up the endings and might add another chorus in, another verse. Singer just say, keep it going.
Yeah.
So we just keep playing, and if everyone's up dancing, we just keep it going, keep it going.
I mean, it must be pretty hard though. Like you guys are like pouring your heart and soul into some of this stuff, and just people are just sitting there, and nobody's getting up and reacting, and they're just sitting there. They're talking, and they're just drinking and getting drunk or whatever, not really paying to the music. I mean, that really must get to you guys when you have crowds like that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, thankfully.
Well, thankfully, yeah, but I mean, when it does, it must be tough.
Yeah, this is when you walk into a club and all they got is just tables and chairs set up everywhere. There's like
Yeah.
no room for for anyone to get up and dance because it's just filled with tables and chairs. So they ain't got no choice but to sit down.
Mm,
So you get into a club like that, you think, oh no, it's just going to be a long night.
yeah. Yeah, there was some snow here. We got some snow. I mean, it's snowing right now, but nothing major, just light snow, just local systems, nothing major. We're not supposed to get anything major. What? No crypto investment chat? We should do that. Yeah, crypto investing for 2025. Oh, man.
No,
Crypto. I wouldn't even know where to fucking start with crypto shit.
no.
I mean, I've looked at it, glanced at it, but I'm like, so much shit. It's to me, it's just so unstable still. You know,
I
I
think
mean,
the only thing worth getting into is Bitcoin. I think that's the only stable one.
stable one, yeah, and the one that's majority used
Yeah,
and more. But
it's it's very expensive to get into it.
hell knows when you get those emails saying, "Hey, I've been watching you." On these porn sites, and I got video of you. And if you don't pay me in Bitcoin now to my Bitcoin account, I'm going to share all this to your contacts. Oh, man. I can't believe people believe that shit.
Mm.
Um, what upgrades did you get to my PC? Oh, fuck. You're asking a non-tech dude on that. But what I can, yeah, now, well, I was running on a 12 gig RAM. Now I've got 32. So right there's a better. Um, I decided to go with ADM or AMD instead of um, the
Intel.
Intel. Yeah, because I mean there was a lot of issues from what I understand with the new Intel processors, but
Yeah, they're burning themselves out.
Yeah. So I went with this, and I mean they're pretty much on par. I mean they do have their pros and cons, but I mean I was looking at this system and I go, yeah, this is good. I mean the reason why I did the upgrade was literally because I had to, my editing suite was just shot. It was garbage. So now I'm able to edit a lot better and more efficient and in 4K. And eight, I was able to before, but not rendering and everything else would take forever. And hey, Steve, how are you? Happy New Year's. What card you got, Steve? What do I got? I got what my oh man, hold on a sec. I gotta look at this. I don't even know what card I got.
Graphics card.
I got a GeForce RTX 770, I think.
It was quite an old one.
I think it's a 770. Let me just see here. Hold on. Let's see. I'm just pulling it up here.
Should be under system information.
Yeah, I am. That's another thing. Trying to figure this out. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Okay, where are we? Okay, where are we? I'm still getting used to this thing. Where are we? Okay. System components. No, not there. There we go. Okay, so the processor is a AMD Ryzen 770, or sorry, 7700 8-core processor, 3.8 gigahertz. Let's see here. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's what do you figure that's on par with something like an i7, i8, something like that. Intel. Hey
Uh,
Rochelle, how are you?
well, 8 cores.
Yeah, it's got 8 cores. Yeah,
Yeah, i7.
yeah. So I mean, it does a job. I mean, basically, now I've been using a DaVinci Resolve, the full program. I picked it up because I mean I was trying to use it before, and on the old computer it was just like literally useless. Trying to you know the processing was just it would just gobble up all the power, man. Like like 100%.
Mm.
So whatever, it does a job. And now obviously with this processor I'm able to stream, like I said, 1080. I couldn't do that before.
So you
720.
so you pay for StreamYard now then?
Oh, we were paying for it before. We were
Right.
paying for it, but we're not paying for the full thing, right? we're only paying. They've got this deal. If you were paying for the basic before, and you just tell them, okay, I don't want it anymore, it's too expensive, then they give you a deal, and it's like half the cost. It's like half the cost, but you get everything. I can have, what is it, 10, 12 people up.
Right.
Um, and whatever the basic has, it has it. Same thing, but it's like half the price.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even you don't have the logos anymore up there, right? The StreamYard logos or anything like that. So
Oh, I've got somebody from Twitch.
yeah, somebody with Twitch on there. Best viewers on Streambo. Streamboo. Remove this space. Hey, Julie, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, but whatever. I mean, like I said, it's what I needed, and I'm happy. Like I said, everyone's like, oh no, spend another $1,000. I don't need to spend another $1,000. Like seriously, I mean, this is good enough. I mean,
Yeah.
the good thing about it is it's a built PC, so I can upgrade whenever I can add to it if I need to. You know,
Yeah.
so
I need a new one.
yeah, it's that thing was brutal. The thing I had. Where is it? It's just brutal. And yeah, like I said, this does your job, and I'm happy with it so far. So far, it's the main thing. So far,
This is quite an old laptop. It's about 7 years old or so, 8 years old. I bought it second hand anyway. It's quite a good one for when it was like come out. It's like a i7 NVIDIA Quadro graphics card's got 1024 CUDA cores,
yeah,
so it's good for video stuff. It's not good for playing games, but it's good for video.
yeah. It's I mean, and, and they're like asking me, "Do you play video games?" I mean, fuck, I haven't played video games in a lot, and I should. There's some pretty cool games, but I just don't have the time.
I'll have to sell something to afford to buy something new, so because I ain't
Yeah,
got the money.
that's what I had to do. I had to sell some shit, man, to fucking buy this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking expensive now.
I'm gonna have to sell a guitar amp or guitar or something to afford to buy a new laptop or new computer.
What kind of amps do you have?
I've got three Marshalls,
Yeah.
a Laney head. Uh, that's it.
Hmm.
I've got a Marshall JCM 800 head, 100-watt valve, uh, Marshall valve state heads, and my combo, Marshall combo,
Hmm.
100-watt Laney valve head.
Ooh, do you prefer Marshall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like my Laney as well, but it's just too bloody loud
Yeah.
to take it at a gig. It's like you can't use it in a pub. You can only use it sort of open air places, but it's just too damn loud.
I think we're in trouble, Frank. I think we're in
Oh,
trouble here.
who's coming up?
Caveman Dave. Dave. What's going on, Dave? Hey, Dave.
Hello.
How you doing? How's everything in
Hello.
the in the Scottish Highlands there?
Uh, yeah, give me a minute. Yeah, everything is hunky dory. Well, my team won today 2-0. Well, 3-0 against Celtic, so I'm happy.
Yeah, your team won.
Yeah,
Was that
and
it,
then
you sound like that's a surprise.
it is considering the way we've been playing all season. But we were 12. No, wait a minute. We were 14 points behind Celtic.
Yeah,
You know, so we've gained about what? We're now only 11 points behind our nearest rivals.
yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly, Tom. I mean, Matt, he loves to he's like raw. He just loves to show you everything. There's not much editing. He loves to edit, but yeah, he does. But
well, I'm having problems right now. I went out and done a live last night on StreamYards, and I don't even know if it broadcasts live, but I can get it on. This is the problem. I've got YouTube on my phone, and I've got it on my Fire Stick, right?
uh-huh.
When I go online on my Fire Stick, I can get the history, I can get what I've watched, but I can't get it to show up. And now it's only showing up. It's on my phone,
Hmm.
but it wasn't actually showing up on YouTube. It was showing up. It was showing up on my phone, but it wasn't showing up on the YouTube Fire Stick.
Hmm.
And I tried to reset it, clear the cache. I tried to do everything, it just won't do it. But it's
Hmm.
showing up in the live history with YouTube. So I don't even know if anybody can even access that. I don't really know. I've never tried. I don't know how that works.
The
I mean,
YouTube change their tabs to so that your videos are separated between your live streams and your uploaded
Yep.
videos, all separate now.
so what happens if I go live with StreamYard? Can I know? I ask you what you want, what destination you want, and I put YouTube, but it
Yeah,
doesn't show up on YouTube.
it does if you click your live tab on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
But
So
it's not showing up. Like it's not showing up as in once that the live broadcast goes. That's it. It's
I
not
find
showing.
I find when I upload it, sometimes when I go into like edit it in YouTube, it'll show up after you've edited the settings or whatever,
This
right?
is an unedited video though. This even I'm even doing test videos and it's not even showing up. It really isn't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it's getting to the point now where I'm just going to have to just do a YouTube video without StreamYards and just broadcast it, just upload it. And I don't have any choice.
Make sure
Yeah.
it's public when you go live.
Yeah.
That's one of the word private did show up on the video,
Yeah,
and I
but then
don't know how that happened.
yeah, make sure it's public and not unlisted or
Yeah.
anything else or private.
Mm.
Then you won't be able to see it.
Yeah. No
But I
one.
even done a test public one, and it was like 1, 2, 3, and it just would not show up on the TV. I'm sitting there with my remote control for my Fire Stick, and I'm like, and I can get every other video. I can't get the ones that I've just literally made.
That's weird.
You know, I can get it on YouTube. It's not just history, but I can get it on YouTube. But when people go online, it shows up on the live. You know how when it shows your videos and you go into it and it says your videos. I'm talking about YouTube, and it's got like shorts, lives, and videos. And if you hit the live, it shows up in that list.
Are you putting it 18 plus?
That's the thing. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
Hey, Rochelle,
Hi there.
how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
So, how was your New Year's?
Dead, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good, good. What did you end up doing? Doing anything exciting or?
No, I just made a lot of food and just chilled out and went to bed early. Getting
Wow.
old.
Yeah, I hear that, man. That's all I did, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't make the food. I ate the food, and I went to bed early. No, I managed to make it up till 12. But
Oh, Happy New Year, by the way. I never
yeah,
had
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah.
What did you do, Steve? Did you get drunk? Did you go to the pub and make a fool of yourself? Like
No,
I did.
I don't do the pub on New Year's anymore. It's just too fucking expensive. It's just
That's right. I went out
you
last
know,
night.
a lot of places. It's just what $100 to get in.
Yeah, well, I kind of went to one pub that I normally go to, and it's like, and they went, "Oh, it's 7:15 now. Anybody that doesn't have a ticket, leave." And I'm like, "Right, no bother." Now, how much was the ticket? And they went £5, but we've sold it. So I left and went to a pub in the corner, and I caught the guy giving me slop. It's
Yeah.
not the normal barmaids or barmen in that bar, so I caught them giving me slop. Two of the pints, I even brought a pint up, only that out of it, and I just put it in and I went, "Can you give me another pint?" So, and one guy was charging me £4 for it, another guy was charging me £3.30. And I'm like, "What's your problem? Why is it different?" It's like, if you take different machines, because I've got those card machine things. And I left and I kind of went to another pub, which is called the Maverick, which used to be called, I can't remember, the Avalon or something.
Those were
And
the
I had a
days.
And
Those
then
were
I
the
had a
days
pint
when
in
you
there, and then I walked into this pub just round the corner for that, and I went in and I went, is this a ticketed event kind of thing? And the guy was like just being a prick. No, it was the way he spoke to me. He went, yeah, and he says, well, it's £100 on the door. And I was like, yeah, mate, I'm an ex-taxi driver. I'm a local. I know where I can go and drink. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
don't try that. Do you know what I mean? £100, yeah. Know what I
I
mean?
bought stuff, but I never drank it. I was like,
£100 on the door. I was like, yeah, right, pal. I'll be back. I just need to go to an ATM machine. How fucking stupid do you think I am? I'm paying
The good old
£100.
days of pub crawling, going from one pub to the other when it was cheap. Now it's not so cheap.
Well, I can go and get a pint. I can get a pint of lager shandy for £3.30. That's about what, $6-7 over in
It's like
America, which is
$7, $8 here. Yeah.
but
Well,
that's
Yeah.
but that's
You
what
won't,
it
you
is.
won't get that down south where I live.
No, it's
Okay.
how much
expensive,
is
more
a pint
expensive
with
down
you?
there.
Where do you live, Frank? What area?
Kent.
Well, I mean, how much is your pint at a pub, Frank?
On New Year's Eve night is like normal price, £5 for a pint of Guinness.
Well, that's average for Guinness. But I mean, just Carlin. How much is a pint of Carlin?
I wouldn't know. I don't drink that slop.
Oh,
Uh,
but the thing about that is, like, Steve, how many millilitres do you get in a beer? If you go in and get a back glass of beer in Canada, how much do you get in it?
well, pint.
Same, man.
It's
It's
like
a pint. Is a
16
pint.
ounce. 16 ounce.
Yeah. If you ask for a
We don't
pint,
do, well, we don't do fluid ounces. Sorry, but we don't do fluid ounces, Steve. We just do
What do you?
pints, half pints. The
I've
closest
never
we can
asked for
get.
I
ounce.
mean, they
I asked
have
for.
like 12, 16, and then they have 20. They have 20-ounce pints as well.
I have never asked for ounces. I've asked for a pint. I have never asked for. I'd like 12 ounces, please.
I've
I've
never
never.
asked for a pint or ounce either. It's always been a pint, and I just assume
I've
it's a
always
pint,
wanted
right?
a pint or half a pint. I've never asked for like ounces ever,
I,
ever.
I don't even
I
know
mean,
how many
yeah.
fluid ounces there are in a
It's
pint.
weird
So
though. It's some places. It's like they give it to
How,
you
how,
because
how many?
a regular pint
Pint is like a big
is usually in a 16-ounce glass. That's a pint. That's a proper pint, right?
yeah.
Right, but and I no, and some people go, wait, what do you want a large ounce? What do you mean large ounce? What the fuck's a
I've
large
never
ounce?
been asked that. Maybe it's because of American tourists, I think.
Yeah, could
yeah.
be.
It
Well,
depends where you're
how
getting
many?
it.
How many fluid ounces are in a pint?
What's
I
that?
guess it's
How
16
many? How
ounces.
many?
It's 16 ounces.
I think if you're like downtown, like where the tourists go from the States, I think they have to do it because an American has no clue. I mean, like I've ordered a yard, a pint. I've never ever thought in ounces. I think it's when you're downtown in touristy areas, they
Yeah,
have to do it because the Americans have no clue.
yeah.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
Because like they flounder across the border. I mean,
What part of Canada are you in, Rochelle?
She's in the
I'm
same
sorry.
part as me,
All
Yeah,
right,
Ontario.
so yous are
yeah,
neighbours then.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you share the same bears then. You same bears visit your house that visit Steve's
We
house.
no, Dave. We use rubles here.
Yeah, every
That's
day.
Barney Rubble.
It's cheap here, It's cheap. Yeah. Hey, Sab, how are
Yeah.
you?
At least you've got a health service, Steve. Doesn't cost you to go
Well,
and see a doctor.
you still got to pay for it, taxes.
You do know we're part of the Commonwealth, right? You know the Queen's on her money, and so is the King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
I know
you
that.
do know we're
Yeah.
part of the
We got
same universe, right?
we've
Yeah,
got funny
total
monopoly money. Well, no, it's not monopoly, but
Yeah,
it's colorful.
The colorful, like the
yeah, I know
Aussies,
that.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Crazy John, how are
plastic
you?
money, plastic money.
Oh, Tomo's put in an English pint is 20 ounces.
An English
Is
pint is
it?
20 ounces.
See,
Yeah.
we don't even know because we don't think in ounces.
No, I
I don't
don't.
So
think.
so
I don't
here,
understand. Like, why would you weigh a pint? Because an ounce to me is weight.
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
Right.
They're not weighing it. They have
It's like
glasses.
measure the
They have
glass,
glass.
yeah.
They have a glass.
But
They have
it's
a
for
20-ounce
tourists. It's
glass, a
right.
16-ounce glass, and a 12-ounce glass.
I went to Holland and I was in Amsterdam and I thought I'd go and look at the Ajax stadium. and I needed to go back, but I needed to use the toilet, and I thought I don't like using the toilet in a pub unless I'm buying a drink. And at that time, I was going to the toilet a lot. I didn't know I had kidney stones, so I went in and I asked the guy for a beer, and he says, "What size do you want?" And I went, "Well, what do you mean?" He went, "Well, do you want a pint?" I'm like, "Yeah." And it was Amstel beer, and it was the nicest pint I've ever had in my life.
That would be good on
There
tap,
you
actually.
go.
My dad used to drink that.
Yeah.
My dad loved
Because
like
yeah,
imported beer.
they make it in Amstel. That's why it's called Amstel. It's Dutch beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amstel. I thought that was like totally lost here, but they still sell it here. I can't
Yeah,
believe
you can still
this.
get that here at the beer store.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
Grolsch, Heineken, Grolsch, Amstel is Dutch beer. They're all Dutch beers. I done the Heineken experience, and when you do the Heineken experience, you go to the old brewery in Amsterdam where they used to brew it. No, it's like a museum now, and you do a tour. And I got a key ring, and the key ring broke the day I came back from Amsterdam. I
well,
dropped it.
Heineken's like
I,
my husband's favorite.
what?
So when you go to the beer store, there's a whole wall of like imported beer. Most people get imported beer.
See, I
Yeah,
used to
but
I used to love going to because we have a beer store here. I mean, things are opening up now, but we used to the only way you used to be able to get beer was the beer store. And you used to walk into the beer store and they'd have
A wall.
a wall of bottles of all the different beers that they had, like domestically and imported. And you know, you literally would have to go up to to like a cashier and
And you just
order.
ask for what you
Yeah,
want.
you just
Yeah.
ask for a 24,
And
12
just
or
go fill
whatever.
it. Yeah.
And then they go in and, you know, and roll out on these rollers and hey, gone,
And
right?
just bugger off. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you go in. Now you can go in and pick up your own case of beer, right?
It
But
depends
they
how big it is. If it's a small place, you just ask for it. But if
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
big place, you can get it yourself.
yeah,
But
yeah, exactly.
well,
yeah,
we have beer. We have beer. Like I mean, in Scotland, it's just like it's a hobby. Alcoholism is a hobby in Scotland. Seriously, it's unfortunate, but that is the case.
do you hear about how Toronto's now selling some beer in the gas, like the variety
Yeah,
stores for the
yeah,
drunk drivers to
gas
go,
stations, variety stores, yeah. And they only have a small, like small little
like
section,
a
but
wee
still.
selection?
But you know what? You know what? I'm hearing a lot of like, you know, Coke and Pepsi and all that are getting pissed off because now they're slimming down the pop section to open up for more beer. And you know, our TDs, you know, ready to drink. Um and you know, it's like, ah, what are you doing, man? Like, what the fuck? But hey, it's a new segment for them. Of course they're going to do that.
Mhm.
We've always had like garages selling beer here.
Yeah, yeah, you guys
Yeah, we're
have. The
the
US
last.
has. We're
We're literally
Frank,
the last.
Frank, we're we're still under, well, we were still under prohibition fucking laws. It was so archaic, man. I mean, like literally archaic.
But it
Somebody
is
told me
the
that. Somebody that I
over like
so
fighting it, so they could keep it separate for their employees.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Why are we so behind the time?"
Oh, it's
the
ridiculous.
thing about beer is like I get told in Canada. It was a Canadian that was told me this, it's saying that this was years ago, right? And this was about maybe 15, talking about beers, and I'm saying, yeah, you can only really buy it at certain stores. It's not like Britain where you can just walk into a supermarket and buy 24 beers. It's not like that in Canada.
Well,
Well, we
now it
can
is.
buy it at
You
the
can
store,
now.
at the grocery store.
You can
No,
now.
I
But
mean big super. Do you have Walmart in Canada?
Mhm.
yeah,
But I
Yep.
mean, you can walk into Walmart like recently and just buy like 24 cans of
Yep.
Miller or Coors or whatever.
I don't think we can buy it at Walmart yet, but you can
That's
at the
what I'm
grocery
saying.
store.
Walmart,
That's what I
Walmart,
mean. Big.
Can Walmart? I haven't noticed, but
yeah.
I don't look.
Walmart's selling them.
Okay,
Costco now is selling them. Costco has opened up to
yeah,
selling.
Costco.
They sell 60 packs.
60.
How how how
60
much of
packs.
Wow.
an alcoholic do you? How much of an alcoholic do you need to be
You'd be
to actually
surprised.
have?
I mean, Quebec, you're able to go into
Oh,
a Costco in Quebec and buy 60. I think it was like 60, like say Coors Light, and you could buy a 60 pack for I think it was like $68.
That's really
Right?
good. But then again,
That's
how big is the
amazing,
can?
right? I mean, of course they charge you the bottle deposit tax. which is what?
Most people return stuff.
But that's only 60 cents. Or sorry, yes. No, wait. Yeah,
It's like
no.
$6 or something.
$6.
for-
$6.
Yeah.
Yes, $6.
Um, I don't know. I'm not a big drinker, so I don't notice these things. It's sort of like I don't care.
Yeah.
And we're now kind of wine people.
Do you have like a separate price for the cost of something,
I
and then
don't really.
tax added on top, like as
Yeah.
a separate thing?
We
over
tax for
there?
everything.
We
We tax for
we
air.
here in Ontario.
We have a retail price, and
Yeah.
that's the price you pay.
I mean, it depends on where you go, but I mean, for the most part, you have your retail price, and then you have your HST, which is a oh my god, I can't even say it. Wow. Harmonized tax, and literally that's what is that, 13%?
13%, yeah.
Yeah, 13%. And right
Yeah.
now,
Well, I don't
for
know
until
about either.
February 15th, they've
I'm
knocked off
going-
that tax. So there's a tax
talking
break.
to people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's only for
big
people
deal,
that make
right?
some money, though.
Like,
If you're making lots of money, you get a tax break, Steve.
Yeah,
yeah, if you're in a certain tax bracket,
yeah.
Yeah.
it gets
If
you
you're
other
Bill
ways.
Gates or Jeff Bezos, yeah, you get serious tax breaks. You know what I mean?
Well, if you make over 100, what is it, 145 thousand, you get a $200 back,
Since
$250.
most people have two incomes working,
Yeah,
everyone kind of gets zapped for that.
I don't know.
Because if you're married, it's two people working, and then most people get zapped for that.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
everyone sort of gets fucked at the drive-through.
There's really no breaks. They make you think it's a break. I mean, it's okay. We have a tax break, but when this tax break ends on the 15th of February, they're not only going to put back the tax, but they're also going to increase the prices to offset the money they lost during this tax breaks. It's notorious that way here, you know.
I heard that Trudeau is really up against the wall right now.
Well, and you have the G7 coming up in Alberta. They'll want to have that cleaned up, man, because again, Canada on the world stage, you can't have that shit.
I think Trudeau
Yeah,
was
but I
pretty
live
much
in like
stuck.
the most expensive city in Canada anyway, so I really don't see these price breaks. They don't exist for me. Everything is still as expensive as it always was, so I'm not seeing these tax breaks.
Yeah.
Everything is still expensive. I don't see any cost breaks. I don't see any tax breaks. They don't exist. Gas is still more expensive than it would be for Steve. Food
It's
prices are still as
it's
expensive as it would.
it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Gas is expensive. I mean, you cross the border and you sit there and go, "Wow, I'm getting raped." Really, it's ridiculous.
I think it's even more
So
expensive
the
here
thing
than
about
it is
that
over
is,
there.
like, Steve, if
If I
you
go 100
decide,
kilometers in any direction, I am getting kicked in the nuts with gas.
Wait a sec, you're getting what? Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's like I did the calculations when we trip on down to Niagara Falls, New York, and fill up there, say at a Sam's, whatever. After exchange, you're paying. I think the last time I
It's
went there, it was a
like
dollar
17
one.
cents.
It was a
That's
dollar
all.
one, dollar one a liter.
how much gas do you get for that?
And
It
here,
works out like in measurement the same.
yeah,
It's just that I'm paying like a minimum, and it's like 117 there, but for the basic, I'm paying like almost $1.30. So I'm already getting zapped
and
just because of where I'm sitting.
Is that per
here
litre or is that per litre?
per liter, and
But
here we also have to include a stupid fucking outlandish carbon tax.
right,
On top of that, and they want to increase that
they
as
get
well.
me they charge me
So,
a fee amount, and then they get me with tax when I pay for it.
Yeah,
So it might be, let's say, $1.30, and then I go pay for it, and then they charge me a tax at the register.
yeah.
So I pay for my gas, and then they charge me additional tax.
Exactly.
So when everything's all
The
said and
thing about
done, it's
that
like,
is like, if you live next to the border and you've got your passport, can you just cross anytime you want?
Anytime. Anytime you
So
want.
you can just
but
jump.
I'm so
So
far
you
from
can
the
just jump.
border, it doesn't help me. It's like
Oh,
it's over.
you're a little further than I am.
Yeah,
Right.
we're
So because
I,
where I am, it doesn't benefit me at all. I'm
No.
paying a tank of gas just to get there.
Yeah.
our
So what's the
cheapest
point?
for unleaded at the minute is £1.36 a litre.
So that's
Which
like two.
60.
But no, well, yeah, close to it.
Yeah,
Two
It's about
like
forty,
double.
two
When
fifty,
what's the exchange rate? £1 buys $1.75, isn't it?
we don't.
75 Canadian, or is that
Yeah,
So it's
American?
about
that's
That's
two
American.
American.
dollars.
So it's
So it's about
260.
Yeah,
no,
close to
no.
260.
The American exchange rate is 1.22 to the pound.
I don't think in American. I think in Canadian.
Yeah.
And if it's a motorway service area, it's £1.58 a litre.
Wow.
That's
That's what I'm
that's
saying. But
unleaded.
the thing is, if we're paying
Basically, just add a
£1,
dollar, whatever
we're
it is in
paying,
the pound. I just add a buck to it, and that's what it is here.
Uh,
So
diesel's
if it's
even
like
more
pound
expensive.
60, it's £2.60 for me. £2.70.
The
And I mean,
diesel's 166 a litre for diesel for a motorway service.
yeah, diesel's expensive too. It's
Diesel's
you know,
not what it used to be a lot more reasonable. It's just not
it
anymore.
was cheaper. It was cheaper. Now it's just like, before COVID and then going through COVID, it just skyrocketed.
I think UK pay the most for the fuel out of everywhere in Europe.
Well, because
Oh, Steam, if you want Steam, go through Steam because you can just use it, and the bit rate to download it is not that crazy.
what's that? Steam what?
Yeah, for gaming, yeah. If you ever want to do that,
I don't even
just
game
Steam.
though. I don't even
No,
game.
I'm just saying if you ever had the no, I mean just to like for your kids if they just want to like anybody
Oh, gotcha,
like if
gotcha.
they just want to just have fun,
Yeah.
yeah, on your computer. It's the prices are reasonable and they get the newest stuff and they won't fill up your computer.
Yeah, no, I just had to get a new setup, man. This thing was, it was a junk box. Holy crap! I don't know how it
That's what I
lasted.
used to do with the boys. I just let them use Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were
And
saying you use Resteam now for your streams.
yeah, now I use Restream. And
I mean, I used we were using Resteam for a bit too, but
well, Restream is like the newest thing. It's cheaper than StreamYard ever was. And if someone wants to come online, they don't have to pay for it. They don't have to use my setup. Um, I can pay for it on a monthly basis instead of getting roped into the whole year thing if I want. And
That's
if I don't want to pay the whole fee, which is only $60.
I didn't either, and I told them that, and they gave me a deal. So I'm like, whatever, sounds good.
Yeah. Also, I
I
don't have to pick out their name on my screen either, which is
Yeah,
nice.
we thankfully we don't have to do that now either.
I had
Yeah,
a
but
lot of
StreamYard used to put
trouble
their
with
duck on everyone.
Huh?
I had lots of trouble with Restream. Lots of
I had issues with the Restream too.
people were
Oh,
hacking into it as well. Like it's
I
really
mean, it's
bad.
been a while since I've used it, but
oh
And
no, it's worked
loads
its
of
bugs out.
loads of trolls getting on, and you
yeah,
can't
Oh,
ban
yeah,
them.
you can now. It connects easily to your YouTube, and you can just boop, just like you do for YouTube.
Well,
It's
what
great.
was that, Frank? What was that other thing that I think Crazy John was using it for a bit
Mm.
with his
It-
streams? I can't remember the name of it now. That platform. Crazy, if you're still in the chat, yeah. What was the name of that other? Pop on up. Click the link too if you want, John.
Yeah, let us know because the nice thing about Restream is if you just don't want to use them anymore, you don't have to.
He was using another thing. I can't remember the name of it. The
I can't
platform.
stand Restream. It uses up loads of resources as well, like 10.
What's nice is also they charge $16 American, but they charge me only $16 Canadian.
I just use the free one, so
You can also
StreamYard
use
as
it.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Use the free one on StreamYard, and if I need more hours, just use another email.
Also, can you imagine having 10 people on panel? Holy mackerel!
Oh, we've had it a few times. It's chaotic.
Yeah, it hurts the brain.
Oh, it's chaotic.
Thinking of
It's
doing a live later, John. I don't know if I'll be awake because I've been up since like 5 in the morning. I've been getting up really early lately, so
oh, he's gonna do well. Yeah, maybe I'll pop into his stream later on then.
depends
I've
how
been
late it is. Because
I might go and
well.
give myself a haircut because I put clippers there.
Is there any tax on a
Another
haircut there?
Um,
Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. See, I got a nice little chuckle, a little smile out of her shell there. But
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
a lot of people, yeah, restream. I don't know. I liked it, and then like I was using both the free restream, I was using the free StreamYard, and I can't even think of that other one that and I know John used it a few times as well with his, but that one wasn't too bad. But there was a lot of glitches with that other one. TikTok is worse.
Yeah, I'm okay with it so far, but what I do like is it's now easy to just sort of boop people off, and
Yeah,
it's easy. Yeah. Before I was talking to a few people, and they said they couldn't time people out and remove them if they were being chaotic, and now you can. So as you know, the content creator and the person running the live,
yeah.
so it's working.
TikTok trying to charge me 9 pence to join.
I
Wow,
don't know much about TikTok though.
I
TikTok
believe
is
it.
more. Is TikTok known more kind of shorts? It's more like
But you
you
can
know.
you can stream live on it.
don't know.
I
I've never
never
had a
knew
Does it
that.
TikTok account. I
people
won't
to
make a
join
TikTok
Well, I
account.
think
live?
you need to have a certain amount of followers or something to be able to start live streaming on there. I don't
It's
know.
Chinese, isn't it? TikTok. So
TikTok is Chinese,
Is
yeah.
that the one they
yes.
banned, or was it? Is it they not
In
banned that?
the in the US. I don't know if they've actually done it or not. Who knows? Um,
Too old to ticky tacky.
yeah. I
It's not
mean,
for me.
the only TikTok I do is just promote. If we got a live show coming up, I'll throw it on TikTok, and that's it. That's the only thing I really do on there.
I don't think I've ever typed TikTok into my browser and gone there. I've never even visited the site.
Hey, Tony, how you doing? What's up, Tony?
Excuse me. I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop down. I'll see you guys later.
yeah.
Hope you have a
Take
good.
care, Rochelle. Nice seeing you.
All right, bye, gentlemen.
See
Bye,
ya.
All right.
guys. See you later.
Bye.
See ya. Yeah, it's strange. Hold on a sec here. I'm just reading the chat. Just getting caught up. It's a psychological horror game. What? Wait. Oh, I'm just reading what Tom's
What?
on Steam. Oh, Steam. Yeah, I'm not one for gaming. Like I said, done some gaming, but some people just are so diehard. I can't get into that. You know,
Mhm.
can't get into it.
No, I've not done any gaming for a long time.
Yeah,
The last game I played, I think, was called The Room 4. It was like a point and click thing.
yeah.
It's quite good. It's
Right.
like puzzles and
Well,
stuff.
I'm going to go as well, Steve. I've got things to do. As
All
well.
righty, Dave. Nice seeing you. Take care, brother. Hey, Ali. How are you? Yeah, it's not 3D. It's 2D, and it's really good. You can play bit by bit. Interesting. Interesting. 5 to 9. I'm just like getting caught up on this. What's going on? Whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah, taxes. We were talking death and taxes. uh No, I never did, Steve. I never played the Resident Evil games. I never did. I'm a big zombie dude, but that's mostly movies. I never. There was one video game I played ever, zombie one, and that was I can't even remember the name of it. And literally, you're just running through this forest, and you literally got to shoot the zombies. It's just a basic game. But no, I never played the Resident Evil games. I watched the movies, never played the games.
I never played Resident Evil 1, the first one on PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah,
That's the only one I played.
yeah. Again, I wasn't.
I tried playing Resident Evil 2 on the N64 back in the day, but never really. It was a bit
Yeah,
rubbish.
yeah. I just. Some people are so addicted, like they get so fucking enthralled. Um, in some of these video games, you're like, holy fuck, man! Like they go nuts. Especially when they go buy like a new one, the physical copy of a new one. Hold on, let's see.
I stopped playing games in like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I never bought them anyway. I always got them off torrent sites. Back in the day, you had CD cracks and things.
hold on, I'm just oh, hold on, where'd it go? No, that's not it either. I'm just trying to find this clip, but I don't know where the hell. Trying to find it again. Hold on. Of course, I can't find it now. No, that's not it. Where the fuck did it go? I had it 2 minutes ago, and now I can't find it. Where is it? No. That's not it either. Holy crap, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna bother. I can't find it, so I wanted to play this clip on this this video game addict, but I can't find it now. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Fuck it. Yeah, so hey, five. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it's yeah, I was never one for playing video games. I mean, I used to play, hey, I had an Atari, I had like what was that other one? ColecoVision. ColecoVision. I had ColecoVision. I had I think like the first PlayStation, but I was more for one going into like an arcade and playing games. I was never one for playing them at home. I had to go out to an arcade and play them. I found it more enjoyable when you went out, play them in the arcades, right?
My gaming days was on the old 8-bit computers, on Spectrums and Commodores.
Well, yeah, and you did again. You did a lot of music too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Steve. How was the new Nosferatu flick? How was it?
I didn't even know there was a new one.
Yeah. There's a new one. The director of oh God, who's it looks pretty good too.
I can't imagine it's as good as the original.
No. Or even what's his name's remake was really good too with Werner Herzog's.
See if it's available on
It's getting a lot of flack, but I'm hearing it's really good. So I'll give it a shot. Plus, I like the director. The director's had some pretty cool flicks.
I've got 4 versions here of Nosferatu. There's 1922, the original,
That's the original, yeah.
and then 1979, Nosferatu the Vampire. Then Nosferatu, a Symphony of Horror in 2023, which I've never seen either.
Here,
And then 2024, but it's only available as the cam version on.
we'll probably get done for this, but oh well. Interesting. Edgar's. He makes some good flicks. His vision is interesting, and I like how it's stagnant and very uneasy. Uh, yeah, and that's the only knock I'm hearing, that it's boring. And most people that are saying that are the ones that are, the new generation that go fucking, they need to have Taylor Swift at, in front of their faces. you know, it's sad.
He's Swift.
Did I say that word? Oh, yeah.
You say it out loud.
Yeah, I know.
She's not in that film, is she?
No, she's not. Thankfully,
Mm.
I think if she was in that film, yeah, it's a hard no. Forget it.
Yeah.
No way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I was watching. It made me laugh. I watched The Sixth Sense again the other day,
Yeah.
and when the boy says, "I'll just draw rainbows now because people don't have meetings about that now." So I was thinking, no, they do these days.
Yeah.
Made me laugh.
Yeah. I just that's the thing. I mean, some of these fucking movies that we would consider classic. A lot of these people go, "Oh, what the hell, man? You like that movie? Yeah, it was fucking classic. It was boring." Are you kidding? Hey, Daz, how are you? Good to see you, man. And you know what it is? It's their attention spans. A lot of these movies, they make you think. And God forbid you have a movie that makes you think, because then you have to do something extra than just fucking watching the movie. You have to think for yourself about this thing. And I'm sorry, but I enjoy a movie that makes you think, that makes you do the work, that makes you go that extra mile. I mean, those are the movies that I find are good. And most of these movies, people go, I don't get it. It's because your attention span's not there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
I like long movies that it's got a
Yeah,
good story.
got a great story. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like one movie I could sort of, The Deer Hunter.
Yeah, yeah.
People go, fuck, that movie was boring. No, it was brilliant.
Brilliant. It takes a long time to get going, but once it does,
Exactly. That's exactly why I like Kubrick.
once it does get going, it's like you know everybody, you know all the characters, you know all their backstory, and
Yeah.
it makes everything more impactful because you care about everybody in the movie.
Yeah.
'Cause no, you don't get that. It's like that new bloody Aliens movie that they brought out, fucking with that retard android that had fucking ADHD.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is this? It's like, didn't care about anyone in that movie. I didn't care if anyone got killed.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less. It's like, didn't care about not a single character in that movie. That new Alien movie. Was that Romulus? Fucking lot of shit that was.
Yep. TikTok brain rot. Yeah.
Deer Hunter wasn't Kubrick, was it?
No, it was what's his name? Oh. Michael. Oh, what was his last name again? Michael. Oh,
It's one of my favourite movies.
I'll tell you in a sec.
Another one is Once Upon a Time in America. That's a
Oh
really
yeah, fucking amazing movie.
another one that takes a long time to get going, but
Michael
Cimino.
Cimino.
Yeah.
Heaven's Gate was his next, and it was a flop. It just
Yeah.
fucking bombed. They gave him such a huge fucking, budget for it, and it just bombed. But yeah, the Deer Hunter was great. Yeah, the Once Upon a Time in America,
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
It's a long
Sure.
movie. It's about 4 hours long, isn't it? But
Yeah, brilliant
boy, is it
movie
good.
though. Yeah, brilliant movie. What was that? That other one? Now there was Once Upon a Time in America. There was well, again, if you want, I liked it. I liked it. Once Upon a Time in the West. I liked that movie.
Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yeah,
Don't remember that one.
great flick. Most people go, it's a spaghetti western, but you know what? When you look at that movie, it's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. It's brilliant. Is TikTok any good? No. I mean, if you got a short attention span.
Oh, Sergio Leone movie, yeah.
Oh, brilliant movie.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Charles Bronson, Henry
Oh,
Fonda.
yeah. Yep. Charles Bronson, one of Henry Fonda's last movies. Or not last movies, but last big twat talk. It's one of his, he was an aging star then. I mean, he was on his way out, really. I mean, he did other movies afterwards, but that was probably his last big hit. I mean, what was that one that he did with Jane Fonda, and what was the name of that movie? And it was, oh fuck, he literally, I think he died afterwards.
Oh, Henry Fonda.
Yeah, Henry Fonda. He did it with Jane Fonda there. What the fuck was the name of that movie now?
Henry Fonda and Jane Fonda. Search.
On Golden Pond.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I found that a bit.
It was cheesy,
Bit
but
boring.
I mean, I think people are like, oh well, Jane Fonda was in a movie with her father, but I think it was because they had a falling out, didn't they? There was like a falling out between the two of them, and people are like praising it because they, it was like a point where they kind of got them back together, and it showed the differences they had, and they put it into the movie, so to speak. Whatever,
Yeah, it was very popular on video back in the day. On Golden
Yeah. Everybody. Did you see Golden Pond? No. Why? It's got Jane Fonda. So what? Oh, never a big fan. But all right, PR Oliver, thanks for popping in. Great to see you. Take care, buddy. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, go for maybe another half hour, I suppose. Get it done. What John, you haven't said when you're going live.
I don't know, it's usually about bloody midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning.
When he goes live?
Yeah.
So another few hours before he decides to go live.
I'm going to order a Chinese and then probably pass out asleep.
Chinese, ooh, that sounds good, man. Fucking Chinese.
Yeah, I've got a few quid for my New Year's Eve gig, so
yeah,
I'm going to treat myself tonight.
Nice.
I've already eaten twice today.
Yeah.
Because I've been up so early. I had my dinner at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
What do you normally get when you get Chinese? You normally just get an assortment.
Yeah. Special chow mein,
Oh yeah, chow mein.
sweet and sour chicken balls or king prawn balls.
Yeah. Do you guys have General Tao there?
What's that? A chain?
General Tao. It's got like Chinese with, or sorry, it's got peanuts with chicken and what else is it? It's kind of like a spicy chicken, like chicken breast
No.
with chow mein noodles.
Nah.
You can have it with rice too, but whatever.
Just a local Chinese takeaway Cantonese restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell? Okay, what's this here? Hold on. There it is there. Hold on. What the hell is this?
Sounds like a chain to me.
What
General.
General Tao? Yeah, that's what it's called. The dish is called General Tao.
Never heard of it.
What's this? Hold on. Hold on. What's this here? It's really fucking good too, man. It's kind of like a
Sounds like a side dish.
what's that?
It sounds like a side dish to me.
It's a main dish. Hold
Is
on.
it?
I'm gonna refill my brew. I'll play this though. Give you an idea.
Kitchen. I'm Dave, and as always, we're going to cook something crazy or something normal that AI has created. What we're making today is General Tso's chicken. You know, is that how you say it? So's? How do you guys say that? General Tso's chicken. How much chicken do we need? We need 1 pound, and this is 2.5. So this is too much chicken. But I'm just going to take a pound of it. I don't know how much is a pound. Like that much probably is a pound. We'll do one more. And we're going to turn it into some delicious General Tso's chicken. Now, if you're new here, if you don't know the concept of this channel, basically what we do here is we ask ChatGPT to create recipes, and then we try cooking them and see if ChatGPT is any good at coming up with recipes, basically. And every now and then it makes something astounding. Something super delicious. That was a bone. There shouldn't be bone in boneless chicken thighs. So I thought today we'd test ChatGPT's ability to make some Chinese cuisine, some Chinese food. And the Chinese food that I always get is General Tso's chicken. But let me be honest. I have been to Beijing, and they do not have General Tso's chicken there at all. It does not exist in China. They do have Kung Pao chicken, but that's really at like the Americanized places. And that one's pretty good. Everything else, though, is completely different. It's like duck feet, like literally duck feet stew and stuff like that. It's significantly different and wasn't really for me. Although the Peking duck was pretty good. I'll say that in Beijing. Yeah, so I'm not a professional cook, guys. I just like to cook for my family and I record it. And sometimes people want to watch me do that. So basically, I'm cutting up and cleaning up these chicken thighs. I'll be honest. A lot of people say chicken thighs make much better like chicken nuggets and chicken tenders and things like that. And I'm pretty sure that's why ChatGPT has recommended chicken thighs. But I actually don't know that I like them more than just a chicken breast in one of my tenders or nuggets. What do you guys think about that? How do you weigh in? I've tried both. The problem with chicken thighs is they're kind of like, they're a mess. Look at them. They're like not uniform.
So this guy's using fucking AI to make this fucking dish. Oh, hold on. AI chat.
Whereas like if you do a chicken breast, it can be like a perfect little nice square. And I don't know. To me, it's just like a little bit more, it's better presentation. And
Chicken thighs is too dry.
maybe I'm
No,
just not
chicken
prepping the
breast
chicken
is too
thighs
dry.
right. Like I
Too
said,
fatty,
not a professional
too dry.
cook, but
Too
you know,
dry.
we try. I thought it'd be fun to see
I
how
use chicken
the
breast.
Chinese food comes out. I also got some like boil in a bag of rice just so we can have it with, with the General Tso's chicken. I went to Disney the other day.
Thigh's got more flavour,
Yeah.
more fat. Breast
Yeah,
is
this
just
that
breast is
guy's
diced up
recipe
and
is
crispy.
fucking shit. Here we go.
I've got to get some food. I'm bloody starving.
It's crazy. It's a lot of General Tso's chicken. General Tso's my homie. What's up, everybody? My name's Steve Chu, chef and co-owner of Ekiben, and today we are making America's favorite fried chicken dish, General Tso's chicken. We have 2 chicken breasts. We're gonna cut them into 1-inch cubes. Growing up, my dad has a Chinese restaurant. When I got old enough to kind of like look at his numbers and his data, General Tso's chicken was #1 selling chicken dish by like 7-1. If you don't know about it, it is really crispy fried chicken chunks in a sweet and savory sauce. After we cut the chicken into 1-inch cubes, we're gonna have 1 egg and we're gonna mix it in very well. Use your hands, okay?
Making me
Be
hungry.
like Italian grandma. Use your hands. Give this dish all of your love. And once it's fully incorporated, we're gonna add cornstarch. Okay. Now we have our baking soda. We're gonna add a little bit of that in it. The step that we're doing right now with the cornstarch and the egg and the water, this is called velveting. So what's gonna happen is not only are we gonna create this really awesome batter.
All right, enough of that. It's making me hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving.
It's making me hungry. John, Crazy John's going live around 10 o'clock. So yeah, definitely pop in if I can there, John.
I'll pop up if I'm still awake.
Rick, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
I'm waiting on the next episode of Silo to come out. I think it's coming out today.
Yeah, I'm getting caught up, man. I'm really Thanks for recommending that. I'm actually really enjoying that, man.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really, really good show. There was there a movie too?
I don't think so.
I saw it because when I did a search on it, it came up the TV series, and then it had like a movie.
Did it?
So I'm wondering. I don't know if it has anything to do with maybe the same. It's based on a series of books or a book, isn't it not?
I don't know.
Silo, I think it is. I don't know.
Someone recommended it. I can't remember who recommended it to me. Who is it? Somebody recommended it to me.
Happy New Year, Rick.
Wasn't it you who recommended it to me? I thought it was you.
Well, maybe it was. I don't know. Did I recommend it to you?
I think so.
Oh, maybe I recommended it to you. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just started watching it, so who the hell was telling me about it?
Somebody on the stream told me about Silo and From.
I thought, well, you asked me if I was watching From, and I said, well, I started watching it and then I gave up, and then how far along are you on From?
Oh, I finished it all in one go, all 3
Yeah.
seasons.
And you told me to pick it back up because it gets better.
Yeah. Well, I thought it did anyway, but
Because my buddy's in it. He plays a priest.
But I just literally watched one episode after the other non-stop for all 3 seasons, 30 episodes, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I just didn't stop. It was just one after the other, non-stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick it up again and watch it. I mean, like I said, I watched the first season, really loved the first season, and then the second season, I was kind of like, it's okay. I kind of lost interest, but yeah, I'll probably pick it up and watch it again. I started watching this one, The Agency,
Don't know.
with Michael. What's his name? Oh God. The dude from Prometheus. Michael, what the fuck's his last name?
Oh, Fassbender.
Yeah. He's in it. And Richard Gere has a role in it. And the dude from Westworld, the black guy from Westworld, he's in it. It's espionage, kind of like, it's actually not bad, but holy crap, man, it really fucks with your brain, because everything happens so fast, and you're
What's
like,
it called?
It's called The Agency.
Right, can have a
It's
search.
it's actually not bad, but holy shit, you really have to watch it. It's pretty. I don't want to say intense, but it's like it's thought provocative. You really have to pay attention.
The Agency. Just one season.
So far, yeah. I think it just dropped in late December or late December.
It's not finished yet.
No.
Right, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I might wait until the season's finished and then get it, because that's what I'm a bit annoyed at Silo. I have to wait a week for the next bloody episode to come out. It's doing, and then I have to watch the last episode before I watch the next episode to catch up. To like, where was I? 'Cause
I hate that. I like just to watch this, this season. And a lot of shows I'll just wait till the whole season drops
yeah,
or it finishes and then I'll start watching it. But then you got these people that are on, various places that will, kind of spoil it for you and tell you what happens. It's like, fuck, I haven't seen that.
yeah. I've just seen there's 10 episodes going to be on the Agency for the season one. It's
Yeah,
up to season 6 at the minute, I think.
yeah. I mean, so far it's pretty good, but like I
Ep-
said, you really have to pay attention. You really do.
Episode 6 is out. See if episode 7's out yet. No, coming soon. So
Yeah. It's I think it's shot in the UK.
yeah, mystery drama.
Uh yeah, it's shot in the UK.
Oh, it was the black guy's the scientist fella out of Westworld. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know him now. See his
Uh
picture. And Richard Gere. Well, I haven't seen him in anything for
I
years.
know. And let's see, hold on. It's shot where are we? Oh no, it's shot in wait. It doesn't tell you the locations. Where's the location? Okay, here we go. Estonia. Okay, so it's shot in Estonia, and it's a U.S. France co-production. I thought it was a U.S. UK co-production, but I guess not. But and it's like total deep cover espionage. It's just like you don't like if you're not paying attention, something happens, you're like you become totally lost. It's just like, okay, wait a sec, double agent, what the wait, what the hell, okay, wait a sec. But pretty good show. I
I'll probably
enjoyed it.
wait. I'll probably wait until I've done with Silo, and then start that one.
Yeah, Silo, I'm liking so far. I'm pretty
And I,
intrigued with it so far.
and I think that I don't know if there's going to be another season after the second season.
With a Silo,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it seems pretty cool so far. You know what's coming, dropping? Second season starts pretty soon. I think January, the end of January. Severance. Have you seen that?
nah.
Oh, watch the first season, Frank. Holy fuck, it's fucked up. It is so cool. Matt actually recommended that, and I started watching it, and I'm like, holy shit. It is totally disjointed and crazy, but not far off the beaten track. And there was another one I was watching.
Severance.
What was it? Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, but it's so cool.
2022. That one.
Yeah, I think they took a year to yeah, exactly. Like a family, fucking crazy. Yeah. I highly enjoyed it the first season.
Sounds weird.
It is weird. It is so out there, but you know what? It is so cool. It's weird, and you kind of go, "What the fuck is going on? This doesn't make any sense." But then it as it winds down, the first season, you start to understand what's going on, right? Because they bust it right open,
Mm.
but not to the point where they give everything away. I mean, obviously, you give it away in the first season. It's like okay, nobody's ever going to watch the second season, but it's not bad. I enjoyed it. But there was another one. Let's see. Hold on. I think it was. Let's see here. Uh, I'm finding Apple's coming out with Dark Matter. Did you ever see that one?
I think I watched one episode of that.
And I kind of like. I was hesitant after the first episode, but then I stuck with it, and it was actually pretty good. But what's the other one? I'm finding Apple is coming out with some interesting, like, well, Silo's one of them, obviously. Severance is another. What was the? Where are we? There's another one that they came out with.
I just watched Earth Abides. It's like a mini series, just 6 episodes.
What's it called?
Earth Abides.
Earth Abides.
It's about like a virus kills most of the people on Earth. The bloke wakes up and there's nobody around. It's quite good.
Yeah, I'm looking to see who's in it.
There's no one famous in it, I don't think.
No.
But it's good acting in it.
Earth
quite-
Abides. Okay. I think you did mention that.
Yeah, it's only a short mini series, six episodes.
You did mention it. Yeah, I do remember it. I've got it on my to watch. Hey, Friday House, how are you? Happy New Year, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, it's I have it on my to watch list from yeah, you definitely you mentioned it the last time we chatted. Halt and Catch was good. I like that series. Halt and Catch Fire. It didn't last too long though. That sucks. I like that series. Did you ever see that series, Frank?
Nah.
It basically what was it? It had to do with Texas Instruments. I can't remember now. When I think it was Texas Instruments when they first came out, or the computing sort of thing. I can't remember now the company. Texas. I think it was Texas Instrument. But hey, Ollie, how are you? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was on AMC. I think it was AMC. I think it was AMC. I don't know. It was a pretty good series, though, and unfortunately, it had to do with a lot with the computing in the early '80s.
Yeah.
Shay, Swedish Chef, how are you, man? Happy New Year.
I liked the Tetris movie that came out a couple of years ago. Or
I don't
last
think
year.
I've seen. I don't think I ever saw that one.
Yeah, it's a true story of how Tetris got made and pirated from the Russians, and then the legal battle and Robert Maxwell, and it's quite a good movie. It's a good movie.
I think another one I recommended to you. I don't know if you ever watched it. Was Continuum. I don't know if
Yeah,
have you ever seen that one?
yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the Tetris film. Steven
That's-
says it's cool as fuck.
what is? Yeah, Tetris. Yeah, it's really good. Good movie. Good acting.
I'll have to check it out. Definitely.
Good story to it as well, because it's a true story.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, you've got a good series if the story is solid.
Well, it's a movie. It's not a series. Just a
Well,
movie.
even a movie too, right? But some of these shows, some of these movies, the storylines are like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm gonna have a look at this. Was it *Halt and Catch Up* as a series? Is it?
Yeah, *Halt and Catch Fire* was a series on A&E or AMC. Sorry, AMC.
Halt,
A&E. I don't know. Whatever. *Halt and Catch Fire*.
Fire or Catch Up? Catch.
It was pretty cool.
Don't know. Same. Got no results here.
Hold on, let's see here.
Series. Halt and no results.
You can get let's see here. Hold on. Okay, so here's the trailer for it. No, what this?
Halt and Catch Fire.
Yeah.
This is an industry built on people ripping off each other's ideas.
It's our turn. I want to build a machine that nobody else has the balls to build. It's illegal.
The only way we get what we want is turn this thing inside out.
Don't you realize what you're risking?
Computers aren't the thing. They're the thing that gets us to the thing.
You're right.
It's brilliant.
Halt and Catch Fire. Series premiere Sunday, June 1st at 10, only on AMC.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I think it's based on it's based on I'm pretty sure Texas Instruments when they first started or the Mac, one of the two. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Texas Instruments though, but I could be wrong. But they basically it was the race for the ultimate fucking computing sort of experience back in the late 70s, early 80s, right?
No, I found it on Pirate Bay, but it's four seasons.
There's four seasons. It's really cool, man. Like I said, I think they capped it too early. They got rid of it. It's too bad. Yeah, some great acting. There's really good acting in *Halt and Catch Fire*.
I like that movie about Apple with Steve Jobs. His life story called Jobs.
Rick is saying, yeah, the stuff is great. Fuck, I love this stuff. Holy shit. You ever seen that movie, Frank? The Stuff?
Not sure.
1985. If you haven't, check it out. Really cool flick.
The Stuff. It rings a bell.
Yeah, it was one of those quirky horror flicks from the mid 80s. Really cool. I loved it. Yes, loosely based on all sorts of IT companies. Rick says you're gonna love it. You got to check the stuff out. Rick is highly recommending it, and I would too because I liked it. I have not seen it in a long time, but I still have the DVD. I think.
It's about, it says it follows the discovery of a mysterious, sweet, and addictive substance
Yep.
that becomes a popular dessert.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And begins attacking people and turning them into zombies.
Yeah, it's an insane flick, man. It's one of those. What the fuck? But it was pretty cool. I liked it. What's this? Take care, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. Tony from the Friday Night Howls.
I'm gonna have to phone up my Chinese before they. Otherwise, I won't be able to get a delivery.
Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah, because it's like, hold on, it's like what, 8 o'clock there now, right?
Yeah, I have to phone before 8 o'clock to get a delivery. Otherwise, I have to go and collect it.
Go for it, buddy.
So I better phone. What do I want? I'll work out what I want. I'll get enough for 2 days.
What's that there? That's.
I'm gonna quickly phone.
Yep. And anybody wants to come up, I'll go for a little while longer, anyways. Probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes more. And literally, I just wanted to test this new system out, and I fucking love it. Hold on a sec here. Let's bring this in.
There's no bloody answer.
Oh, that sucks. You want? Oh,
That means I have to go out.
you have to go there and actually order it, huh? Is it just around the corner from your place?
Yeah,
That sucks.
about a 10-minute walk.
Oh,
Well, 15.
and you gotta what? Even if you don't have to like. You're okay if you walk there and place the order, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Unless they're shut for the new year. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Fuck, now I want Chinese food. Oh, fuck.
Oh, they better not be shut if I get down there and they're not open. Oh. I'm gonna check online and see if they're open. What's it?
Hey, Max, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Max Vision is in chat.
Oh, Max. Happiness.
Pop in if you want to, Max. Go for a little while longer, anyways.
Opening times.
You tried to get into the studio, Rick. What? I didn't see you.
It says they're open.
Yeah, you said that probably only when you call, you have to call before 8. But maybe, yeah, if you go in there, you could probably get it still.
I'll try one more time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on, Rick. How you doing anyways, man? It's good to see you, by the way. Bright and sunny, as you can notice. It's bright and sunny. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. It gave me a hard time. I think I was trying to get on somebody's live stream on YouTube with StreamYard, but it was giving me a hard time. I noticed sometimes it will give you a hard time.
I don't have to. Well, I've already got an account with StreamYard, but
Well,
they never asked
yeah,
me to log in or anything.
I have an account, but for some odd reason, I think was it John's live stream the other night? No, it wasn't John's. So somebody Matt was on. Matt was on a live stream. I don't know. I was trying to get in and I couldn't get in. It wouldn't let me. It just no matter what I did, it just gave me nothing but grief. So I said, screw it. Yeah, on my phone. Exactly the same way as you, Rick. It gave me a hard time. Yeah.
Well, it says they're open, but they're not answering the phone. So
what do you? Hey, Jeremy, how are you? Happy New Year, by the way. Maybe it's just a thing. Maybe they're just really busy, and and it sucks that you have to go in there and do it like in person. You have to actually walk there and place the order. But
they're not normally busy for Thursday night.
And I gotta keep remembering it's 8:01 there.
Yep.
Like I'm thinking 3 o'clock they should be answering the phone, no problem. But no, it's 8:01 there.
They don't open till 5.
5 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Really?
And they close at 10:30. The shop closes at 10:30.
So they only open for a few hours.
Yep.
Hey.
Closed on Mondays. Closed on bank holidays. It's not a bank holiday today. No, it's Thursday.
Yeah, yesterday was a bank holiday, right?
Don't know. According to the opening times, which I checked.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So what's new and exciting, Max? It's been a while.
Oh, I've been doing research into the wireless network. That's what I'm focused on right now. How you doing, Frank? Good to see you again.
All right. Yep. Good. Hungry.
Yeah, he's got a search to get in his Chinese order, and it's not working out too well.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're not taking any calls, so I have to walk there. I'm just gonna...
That was pretty good. It was pretty cool popping into your chat there, Max, and seeing Frank on the show. I said, "Hey, this is pretty cool."
You're always welcome up on the panel.
Huh?
You're always welcome up on chat.
I wanted to pop in, but I was so damn busy. I just popped in and just to say hi and Happy New Year's and all that kind of shit. But yeah, no, for sure. The next time, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, Frank shared some good info and.
Oh yeah, Frank's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
It's always fun picking Frank's brain.
Yeah, I've spent misspent a lot of time.
Misspent, but still, I mean, it's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah,
Regardless.
Reading about everything and then anything and everything for the past 30 years.
I hear that.
Well, it's like it's not essentially stuff that most people don't even think about. It's like, wait, Frank, do you know much about this? It's like, what? Holy shit! How the hell do you know this? Like, where do you find? And again, same with you, Max. I mean, some of the stuff that you bring up when you do your streams, and it's like, this is great, man. Knowing this stuff because I mean, not a lot of people really know this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, when you do your research, Max, when you go out there, what's your normal routine in looking info that you look for? I mean, are there like certain areas that you tend to center on when you're looking for information? Because I mean, let's face it. I mean, a lot of places, a lot of obviously mainstream does not carry this kind of info.
No, all over the place. You take from your experience, you take what you learn, you take from other people.
Yeah.
Take it all in. Try to learn as much as you can. Even the wrong stuff is worth learning.
Well, yeah. I mean, it might be wrong in one's eyes, but it might be right in others.
Yeah.
Depends. I mean, it's when I tell people about something as simple as EMF frequencies, and people will look at you and go, what are those? And you sit there and you go, well, you need to be educated on EMF.
Yeah, you're carrying it around in your pocket. You're carrying a radiation device around in your pocket.
Everywhere you're encountering EMF and how it interacts. Like, let me ask you, Max, the interaction with your body and EMF, the differences between short term and long term. What are the differences on your body?
Well, like short term
exposure and long term
exposure. Short term high exposure.
Yeah.
Well, you get sick.
Yeah.
Very much flu-like symptoms. But what's really scary is now they're talking about hemorrhagic fever, which is bleeding from your eyes, nose, and mouth. And they could do that electrically.
Yeah.
They could pump the energy level up enough and give you hemorrhagic fever, or what would seem like hemorrhagic fever. And that's going to be, I think, if a lot of their scares don't work, I think that's what they're going to go for.
Well, they did trials on the mobile phone masts in East Anglia about 15 years ago. People that did the trial where there was been exposed to the high level of the signals. 29 of them died within 3 months, and they only done the trial for a week or so, like 7 days exposure, whatever it was, and 29 died of cancer within 3 months. One survived, and then he died about a year later.
Jeez.
So they all died, every single person, and they said, "Well, it was inconclusive."
Yeah, it's funny how they say that, inconclusive.
Because they didn't have a baseline to work on, so it's inconclusive.
Yeah, the one of the first cases is going. I don't know if it's gone to court, but it's going to court. One of the first cases brought up was the Nokia phones, and that's still like they put that off for what, 20 years now.
Yeah,
and half of the people have died. So maybe I'm sure they're going to try and put it off more. I haven't seen much else in that case yet, so I don't know what's happening.
Well, look what they went through to try and get some compensation for the people that died from cancer from the non-stick pans, the Teflon.
Oh,
There you go. There, yeah, exactly. There's another thing.
and they're still using that stuff.
Yeah, and there's a really great movie, which is the true story of the lawyer that went through all the process of prosecuting. He spent his whole life, like 30 odd years, in courts to try and get some compensation for the people that suffered, especially the people that lived next to the manufacturing plants where all the water supply was polluted with it as well, and all their farm animals died, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people died. And
Teflon.
It's like the minute I watched that movie, it's Dark Waters. The movie's called
Dark Waters.
I think it came out in 2009. It was a brilliant movie. But the minute I watched that movie, that's it. I went out in the kitchen, frying pan in the bin. Get rid of anything that's not stick.
It's not only Teflon, but I mean, you look at manufacturers like the Rock.
Yeah.
That stuff is fucking horrible. I mean, that shit breaks off, gets into the food when you cook it. And people are like, oh, no, that's just pepper. What?
That's just
pepper. No, man, it's fucking breaking it down and getting in your food.
A big shard of pepper. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
And now they're selling those air fryers. Heat that nonstick up to around 500 degrees. And, leach all the chemicals out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. And people will buy into it because it's, you know what? It's easy. It doesn't take much. It's effortless. And it makes my life so much easier.
It does. My microwave made its way out the door about 15 years ago. So 15, 20 years, forget that.
Yeah.
Not doing that anymore. If you like your food to have nutrients in it, cook it on the stove.
Cook it on a stove. Steam it.
Yeah.
Steam it.
Right.
Steam it.
Yeah, I've been into this for quite a while about radiation, but about, I guess now it's about 7 years ago.
Mm.
I used to get sick in the winter, like I'd feel ill. And I had the thought one day, I said, I bet it's the radiation from these towers. So I bought some metal-lined shirts, some silver-lined shirts, put them on. I've never had a problem since with that.
So explain to people metal-lined shirts.
Yeah. You can buy them. They're available from various different companies. The one I buy my from is called Lambs, but it's changed its name. Can't remember what it is now. But all you have to do is just type in EMF protective clothing.
Yep.
And a bunch of searches will come up for you.
This is, EMF. I've been saying this for years. This is something that people need to be better educated with. They really do. I mean, it's like carbon monoxide. It's something that we can't see, but yet all of us, people know about carbon monoxide. They go out and get their detectors and so on and so on. Why are people more educated with EMF?
Right.
They
know about radon. Very
radon. Another thing. Radon. Another thing.
EMF is probably worse than radon.
Exactly.
Constant exposure. And people aren't aware of it. Yeah. And then about 2 years ago, I started having troubles with my teeth. So I started doing research and found out that all antennas are grounded because we're being used as an antenna and a transmitter.
So what do you mean? What do you mean your teeth? You're having trouble with your teeth?
Yeah, they just start falling out. They get loose. They start wiggling and they fall out eventually.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 of them on a shelf over there.
Oh. Wow.
So yeah, I had to figure something out for that. And what it was is I wasn't grounding. So because we wear shoes and we walk on pavement and all that, we're never grounded. So you're just building up a charge on your body constantly,
Yeah.
and it'll find whatever route it wants through your body. For me, it was my teeth. So, yeah, I had to find something to do that. So I had to figure out how to ground. So, I figured out how to do it with a battery. You can ground with a negative
Well,
pole.
you have that on your wrist, and you had I do remember you had something that would go from your
I wear a couple things.
your temple from your temple.
Yeah, the cure for Havana syndrome is
Yeah.
2 grounded loops of copper over your temple.
That's it. That's it. Exactly.
Yeah. So if you can get 2 grounded loops over your copper, or of copper over your temple, you won't have shouldn't have Havana syndrome. Yeah, I wear a necklace, a hat. 2 grounded loops are in my hat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. And then a while ago, I ran across that lady, a lady called Sabrina Wallace, and she really helped with the research on what they're doing, the wireless network and W-band.
Yep.
Yeah, met her, and I met a few other people, and now it's just I've got so many documents, it's ridiculous. So yeah. So now it's pretty much my mission to run around making noise about this because nobody's paying any attention.
Jeremy's asking, how are they grounded if they're in the hat?
To the negative pole of a battery, Jeremy.
There you go.
Yeah, just like this. So that's how it works. It's just a coil. You wrap a coil around it.
And then you got the battery there. Yeah.
Battery to the negative pole. Goes around to a loop. And there you go. Love your uncle.
Steven says Bluetooth.
Yeah, they fired Bluetooth through you too.
Yep. Good old Bluetooth.
They're working with fMRI now soon. Oh, my camera. For gene editing for us. That's going to be fun.
Well, that's another thing that I know you talk a lot about, Max. The genes and the gene editing and the subcategories of that. I mean, a lot of people don't know about that either.
Yeah, they're going to try to change your genes with actually with LED lights. That's one of their main transmission levels.
So how do they do with LED lights?
Well, it has a flicker rate of up to 1 million times a second. They can send a code through your skin with light.
Wow. And people would go,
your cells respond to light.
Well, I mean, they respond with to light and frequency.
Yep.
Right. And I mean, let's face it. I mean, these LED lights give off a frequency as well, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Your body likes red light, doesn't like blue light as much. So they gave us blue lights.
Blue lights, yeah.
Yeah.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, most people will go, what are you talking about? This doesn't make any sense. And that's the thing. People just don't want to go down that road because it's too much info.
It's a lot of info, but the documents are out there to prove it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I went on to
and that's why I enjoy your streams, because you come up, you bring this, you bring the info up, you show the sources that you're finding this info from, which is you're backing up what you're saying.
Yeah.
And most people won't back up what they're saying. I mean, it's easy enough to say one thing, but can you back it up? So it's really cool that you bring up the info, your sources, and so on, that you're gaining this info from. So that's always a must in my books. I mean, you need to back it up, right?
Yep. I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't know about it. I don't know as much as I could about it.
Yeah.
I'm still just a novice, but what they write is very telling.
Yeah. IEE. That's
Yeah.
definitely
That's one of the main sources.
one of the main sources. One of the main sources, indeed. Oh wow. Well, guys, I am going to have to end this, but when are you going live again, Max?
Probably. Oh, tomorrow night.
You're gonna go tomorrow night?
Is tomorrow Friday? Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah.
Tomorrow night? What
Yeah.
time? What time around tomorrow night?
I go live at 11, but that's just for class. I do a show on Saturday, a chat show on Saturday afternoon around 2 or 3. If you want to pop by there for a chat.
I will if I can, definitely. Yeah. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to Max Vision's channel, get on over there, man.
Yeah, we practice remote viewing and we talk about things that might kill you.
Yeah. But yeah, subscribe to Max. And
yeah, I can put the link in chat.
Yeah, go for it. If not, I will. Hold on. I will put it in.
Yeah, it went.
Did it go through?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Hold
on. I'm ordering a pizza from my local kebab.
You're going for a pizza now, right?
Nice.
Well, I can
the
order
link
it online.
The link's not there. Hold on. Let me just see.
I know they've got about 20 different types of pizza, and I don't know which one to have.
Hold on, Max. I'll put your link in there. For some reason, it didn't go.
Oh, God.
It doesn't like you.
No. They don't like my links either. Sometimes when I'm in chat and I try to post links, they don't like it.
Go down the list here.
I'll put it in back chat.
I can get an 18-inch pizza for £13.
What?
Yep.
Sounds expensive.
That's cheap.
Is it? Nice.
All right.
19 pounds is like $30 here, though, isn't
it? 30 bucks.
£13.
Oh, okay. 13 pounds. Okay. So it's
for an 18-inch deep pan pizza.
$18 or so. Yeah. That's not too bad.
So 18-inch deep pan. Any toppings you want.
As many as you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's decent.
Link is there.
I might go for a chicken tikka pizza.
Chicken tikka.
Is it pizza at that point?
Yeah, I don't know. I could go for
these wild pizzas.
An Italian job, just a plain Italian job. Or
You know, people put pineapple on their pizza.
Oh, isn't that a Canadian thing?
Oh, man.
Hawaiian or whatever.
Yeah.
Hawaiian, they've got them.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Invented in Canada, but called the Hawaiian, right?
The Hawaiian thing, yeah. Invented in Canada.
Ham and pineapple, Hawaiian.
Yeah, no. My wife likes that. I don't. No. Pizza should not be sweet.
No.
Oyster pizza special. A Punjabi pizza? What was that? I don't know. Punjabi? Don't know.
Well, guys.
Thanks for having us up.
Well, thank you for coming up, Max. It's good to see you, buddy, and all the best in 2025.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year, I'm sure.
It'll be like somebody put wildfire.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We've got arson season coming, so.
Yeah, and you know what, Frank? Always great to see you. And you know what? If you're still awake, do hit up John's live stream tonight.
Tomorrow night.
No. John's doing a live stream. He's crazy. John's doing a live stream.
Who's Crazy John? Let me see Crazy John's live stream.
A
link to that.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. We'll put up Crazy John's link. Where are we, Crazy John? Oh, well, that's not it. Hold on.
I'll probably be asleep by then.
Yeah, you said you're pretty beat, right?
Yeah, I've been awake for too long.
Crazy John, where? Oh, there we go. Here we go. I'll put Crazy John's link. If you're not subscribed to Crazy John's, here you go. And there's Crazy John's link.
Pieces. Right.
There we go. There's Crazy John's. Steve, take care. Swedish
Thank you.
chef. Always great to see you guys. All the best in 2025. And yeah, take care, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Later.
All right, I better go back. Right.